Hello everyone, and welcome back to WildCraft, where our pride of lions is beginning to grow and settle into the Savannah lands, where there is still a floating lion in the air over there, you guys. This is amazing! There are definitely stories and adventures that the Starry Skies ancestors never expected here in this Savannah realm. Anything from floating lions to shadow casting gazelles to the cheetahs, who appear to be infected with some sort of blood rage that has confused the Starry Skies ancestors quite a bit, as cheetahs are normally much more shy and docile of the predators. So, this is interesting. Neither Celestial or Leonis knows what to do about the floating lion, and they actually want to give him a little bit of space until they can become stronger. Clearly, a lion with abilities to fly in the sky could possibly overwhelm them immediately, and I think Celestial is quite jealous, as she would love to use her shooting star speed blessing from the ancestors to be able to fly, but she cannot, so we are going to keep moving. Leonis has been told in multiple visions of eagle insight that he should actually be searching out the entirety. We'll have to remember this weird tree does indeed have a floating lion somewhere over here. That is so interesting. But Leonis has been told again and again and again in his dreams that he should be seeking out the entirety of the savannah in order to understand what is happening in this land and where the influence of the starry skies could spread. So we will leave the floating mystery lion and its pride behind us and go ahead and resume our adventures, quietly slipping through and past all of these animals. We don't want to get the attention of that floating lion for sure. Well, by attacking some of the local animals, but we'll carry on. Oh, is that another cheetah? I think that is. And we are trying to take on the cheetah clan because they do seem to be infected with this unexpected blood rage, as we've noted. And yeah, we're strong enough to take them on when they're individuals for sure. Yay, and now Celestial's a little stronger. And actually, we only have one more level to go before we complete our first quest for Leonis from the Starry Skies ancestors of being able to get to level 10. Once we achieve level 10, hopefully the Starry Skies ancestors will give us a new blessing. Let's go ahead and see. Celestial, let's give you a little bit of strength. She really is almost as strong as Leonis. Like, she's just taking through things really quickly. I feel like that whenever he realizes that, Leonis always panics a little bit because he wants to be able to impress her. But it's very hard to do when she's clearly somehow seeming to be even stronger than he is. Alright, we'll go ahead and eat up. At the moment, I think even if Celestial and Leonis could have a cub, I don't know if she'd be interested unless she just really wanted to have a child of her own to give another wonderful rebirth to one of the Starry Skies ancestors, because I don't think she's that impressed with Leonis just yet. So hopefully scouting out some of the bosses may help. Maybe that will make her feel that he is worthy of being able to win her heart. But we'll have to see. Alright, there's a bunch of gazelle with their shadow casting abilities. And Leonis, I was coming over to check something on you. I can't remember what it was. Alright, well, let's carry on. The gazelle are no longer quite as strong, or like quite the meal that they used to be. The giraffes of this realm are curiously protected, and the gazelle almost seem to have given us another shadow curse. They are shadow casters, which we didn't expect. Very dangerous. How about this hippo? I wonder if Leonis wants to try to prove himself by taking out this hippo. I mean, this is a pretty big hippo. What level is this hippo? Can we even attack this hippo? But, oh, that wasn't a big mistake. I was really worried that was a much bigger mistake. But actually, here we go. This will impress Celestial a little bit. Sweet. That definitely would impress her a little bit. That's a lot more food than we would have gotten from the gazelles. And I don't know what the hippos think about all of this. This is very interesting. We'll have to learn what the hippo clan is up to. Anything mysterious and nefarious. All right, there we go. Closer and closer to level 10. And let's continue to explore. Let's see. I'm very excited to see what the last blessing from the ancestors will be. Ah, the warthogs. Excellent. I mean, it's good to go through and just establish that we are now one of the dominant powers and strengths here. Ooh, and I think that we're actually going to be able to make it. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, level 10. Fantastic. With Celestial hot on our tail. There we go. We are now level 10 as Leonis. The ancestors will give him their very final blessing, his super special blessing. There we go, and a little bit more. And then we will work on Celestial as well. So as these two relax, having feasted upon the energy from the hippos and the warthogs, as Leonis stretches his muscles and begins to feel the new strength flowing through his body, let's go ahead and see what the ancestors' final blessing, which will actually be an ultimate chest, is going to be for Leonis, their final ability to literally crystallize all of their strength and power in order to try to contribute what they can to the establishment of the Starry Skies power here in the Savannah realm. This is very exciting. All right, quest number 1 completed. Wow! I love that mask for the eagle, actually, because it seems very enchanting. Rare clothes for the wolves, which are really going to help our wonderful wolf named Lynx, which is quite a dramatic story. If you guys don't know about the saga between Lynx and Frost, you definitely need to go back and check it out. Oh my gosh. And then we have a rare chair, which it kind of looks like a throne, which I really like. So there we go, guys. The last blessing that Leonis has received for his very first quest with the ancestors. And while he thinks through the seriousness of that, we're actually going to switch to Celestial if I can. Wait, Celestial. There we go. We're going to switch to her as she side-eyes Leonis and thinks through all of the blessings that the ancestors have clearly given him. Because that kind of like foresight of the eagle, I think, would make her quite curious about just what is it about Leonis that the ancestors seem to believe in. They have given him again and again strength and power, and clearly seem to think, and there we go, clearly seem to believe that this lion, who more than once she has seen completely beaten by the other animals in this area, what does he have about him? What is it about Leonis that makes him so special, that the ancestors would believe so deeply in him? And I do think she'd be quite curious about that, because clearly, I mean, there's no doubt that Celestial is very, very special. She's a white lioness who has, like, the shooting star blessing. Kind of a big deal. All right. I think, there we go. Yeah, between the two of these, like, we're going to be able to get her up to level 10 in no time. I wonder if she'll be willing to think about having a lion cub with Leonis. We will have to see. Let's get her strength up. There we go. But for now, we will follow the ancestors' advice, and we will begin exploring the vastness of the savannah and searching out whatever little secrets we might stumble on. I think Celestial's just really hungry. I mean, she was told by the ancestors she should focus on getting her strength up and gathering more spirit energy. So, oh, but there goes the shadow again. Whew. I really feel like we're going to end up with quite the creepy gazelle curse if we're not careful. A shadowcaster curse. But I feel like Celestial would feel confident enough. Does her roar? Yeah, her roar kind of slows him down too. There we go. And if we can just slow it down, then boom. Yeah, no problem. All right, we'll go ahead and eat up. But yeah, I feel like Celestial would kind of scoff at the snorts and the grunts and the hints that the gazelle are giving. That if they continue to harass the gazelle clan, then the gazelle clan will retaliate with their shadow curse, whatever that may be. For now, I do think she'd scoff at that. All right, the edges of this wild land. Look at all the bushes. Fascinating. Oh, there's a cheetah hiding in the bushes. We've been literally ambushed. Literally ambushed by the cheetahs in the bushes. Oh my goodness. The cheetahs who seem to be infected with a blood rage. Oh, get him, Leonis. It's too much for Celestial. We can't even run. Get him, Leonis. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was a little more dramatic than I expected. Celestial actually fell to the cheetah. I feel like they fought unusually well, too. We were literally ambushed in the bushes by those cheetah. And I really feel like they fought unusually well for them, and I do feel like maybe Celestial would have a little bit more sympathy with how they have been so viciously attacking Leonis. And now we've been sent all the way back to our den, so we've actually lost some of the territory that we were beginning to explore and to try to establish ourselves in. So okay, maybe that was a good humbling lesson for her. But I do think that in real life, cheetahs are actually very shy. They would never, ever dream of attacking a lion pride. Like, that's just not happening. Cheetah will actually, like, hyena, I've even seen times where, like, a jackal could spook a cheetah off of their kill. So a lot of this attacking that the cheetah are doing to the lions, this would never happen in real life. It's usually the other way around, where lions are well known for going through and actually killing cheetah cubs. So I do believe that the cheetah here, what are you two, because don't you dare cast some sort of shadow curse on my den. Get away from my den. So I do think that the cheetah in this realm are actually infected somehow with a blood rage, and I wonder if it has to do with one of the bosses who rules over the savannah. So we should try to become strong enough to think about taking on those bosses too. All right, maybe we can get, if we work a little bit more at this, we might be able to get Celestial up to level 10, which would be really fun. Was that a zebra? No, it was a warthog. We'll go ahead and get it anyway. I think that Celestial's favorite food so far is beginning to become zebra. She really does need to think about her strength after all. The warthogs are just kind of like a good normal filling meal. Oh yay, and she leveled up. Good. Maybe we will make it to level 10 in like just a shake of a lion tail. All right, there we go. Hardly any boost from being able to eat though. Nice. All right. And hopefully we won't run into the giraffes who are protected. We shall not consume a giraffe. It shall never happen. Oh my. They almost seem like creepy sentries if you think about it. Like they're just standing there kind of watching over as all of these mysteries of the savannah begin to play out. And let's run through. Maybe even get a bit of a drink. Yeah, being taken out and being ambushed by the cheetah like that probably did a number on Celestial's pride as well. So we have been set back. We are not exploring the edges of the territory as the ancestors requested just yet, but Celestial is gaining a little bit more strength and perhaps a little bit more sympathy for how difficult it actually is to spread our strength through the savannah. And meanwhile, Leonis happens to have gone up a level, which is really fantastic. He is gaining more and more strength and confidence as he learns to be a little bit more humble about the nature of defeat and about just how difficult and unexpected life is here in the savannah. So as they lick their wounds and rest before we continue our exploration of the savannah area, we didn't even make it very far this time before the cheetah ambushed us. Let us see what the normal blessings for these two from the ancestors will be for the day. For Leonis, the ancestors reach down from the starry skies and present... Yes! Yes! They're telling him to rest a little bit, that he should do that. That's so exciting. I am so excited to have one of the lion moves. And once again, they are telling him that he must survey the land with his eagle sight. And meanwhile, for our lovely Celestial, her message from the ancestors is... Ooh, look at those eyes! Wow, another thing about green eyes, maybe telling us to bounce between the trees, or like this is actually kind of like stormy eyes. Interesting. Interesting. I really hope we don't get black eyes because I feel like that would definitely be a shadow curse from the gazelles. But we also have a cute little eagle outfit, perhaps a reminder from the ancestors that yes, both of them should be surveying this wild land. So alright my friends, thank you so much for joining us as we continue to unravel our roleplay adventures across the realm of WildCraft. If you would like to join us for this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. If you could, do please leave a like to hopefully edge Leonis and Celestial into liking each other a little bit more so we can see some lion cubs. And most importantly, my friends, stay curious. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.